AI doesn't know what it doesn't know, and that's not a problem they'll fix in the next update. That's your problem. Well, our problem. Halfway through this video, I'm going to show you a diagram that maps exactly what AI produces depending on who's in the room when it runs. It'll change how you think about every piece of AI output your business creates. But first, I want to show you what is actually happening out there right now, because it's worse than most people realize. Across every industry, marketing, law, finance, brand strategy, accounting, the same thing is playing out. Businesses are handing AI the wheel and getting really lazy. AI produces the output, fast, confident, formatted perfectly. The junior just packages it up, sends it to the client, and no one with real experience has read it. And the client receives the work that looks okay until it doesn't. Here's the part that makes this genuinely dangerous. AI doesn't produce obvious mistakes. It produces subtle ones. The strategic gaps, the positioning errors, the advice that sounds credible but is missing 2 decades of context. Those don't get caught in a proofreading pass. They get caught when the strategy fails, when the campaign doesn't convert, when the proposal comes back rejected and nobody knows why. I want you to understand something fundamental about what AI actually is. AI is a pattern recognition tool. It's processed an enormous amount of existing content, and it's learned to produce outputs that look like the best of what it's seen, but it's never sat across from a difficult client. It's never felt the consequences of a strategy that didn't land. It never had to defend a positioning decision in a boardroom, and it's never built a brand from scratch and watched it either succeed or fail in real life. So that gap between the pattern recognition and actual judgment isn't a bug that gets fixed in the next update. It's structural. And it's why AI, no matter how good it gets at producing content, will always need someone with genuine expertise in the room to catch what's missing. Now I want to show you that diagram that I mentioned at the start. These kind of 3 circles, expert, junior, and AI, and how they overlap. And what happens when you combine each of them. So AI alone, it's fast, confident, no idea what's going on. Junior alone, it's learning on the client's dollar. And expert alone, it's really strategic. It's got the depth and the judgment AI just can't replicate. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If I combine the junior with AI, this is worse than AI alone. Same gaps, but more confidence. Still getting it wrong, just at a high volume and with more polish. The expert with a junior, high cost, high quality, slow to scale. This traditional model, it works, but it's expensive and it's slow. And the expert with AI, that's the sweet spot. Speed with judgment. The only combination that's actually worth paying for. And at the center, all of these 3 together. That's the winning formula. Expert, judgment, AI speed, and junior energy. Yes, keep the juniors. All 3 in the right order with the right person supervising. So let me ask you directly, when your business produces AI content, who's reviewing it? Is it a junior? Who's good at prompting but doesn't have the experience to know what really good strategy looks like? Is it nobody? Are you just being lazy and just sending it straight to the client? Or is there an expert in the room who can catch what's missing before it goes to the client? The answer to that question determines whether AI is a competitive advantage for your business or a liability. And I've seen this play out across every single industry. Marketing agencies producing AI content without a strategist in the room, brand consultants running a brief through AI and calling the output a strategy. A big one is law firms and even people at home using AI to draft documents that no one senior has reviewed. Accountants generating AI reports without a principal checking the numbers. In every single case here, the output looks professional. In every case, something important is missing. And in every case, the client receives the work. Here's what I want you to sit with. AI hasn't changed the expertise required to produce generally good work. It's changed the speed at which the work gets done. And it's made it possible for business without the expertise to produce work that looks like it has. And now that's the problem. Not AI, the absence of the expert behind it. So the businesses that will win with AI over the next 5 years aren't the ones using it the most. They're the ones supervising it the best. Expert judgment, AI speed, junior energy. That's the combination. And that is the only output worth paying for. AI is the tool. The expert is still the team. Which zone of the diagram does your business currently sit in? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below. I'll read every one.